Hey everybody, it is Megan Elizabeth from Above Ruby's studio and shemakesclub.com. Shemakes.club or shemakesclub.com. I can't speak. I'm a little happy today. It's been a really good day and I am making some cards. I'm actually recording some tutorials. I know you can't exactly see this, but I actually have my regular video camera set up here because I'm recording some tutorials for She Makes Club that I cannot wait to share. It's going to be so fun. But I thought I would jump on live and actually make two cards with you guys and show you how I did it. I made two using Cricut Design Space. And I used the Flower Market, hey Audrey, I used the Flower Market Cricut cartridge to actually create these two cards. So I thought I would just make them live. I already cut everything out. I hate that it is, hey Marlene, I hate that the lighting is adjusting. The new update is so weird with how it adjusts the lighting. It kind of drives me crazy. Anyway, I picked out several images from this cartridge that I just think are so beautiful. Actually, one of the images, here, I'll show you, I cut out last night. Where did they go? They're here, I promise. These are just so beautiful. There was like a ton of comments and feedback on my Instagram with these flowers. That's one in like the gray. But wait till you see it in the black from Some Kind of Wonderful. That's the, where is the black? There they are. Some Kind of Wonderful is going away at the end of this month. Hey Michelle, hey Mary Jo. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, you can use that for so many different things. Hey Jen, thanks for popping on, you guys. So anyway, I cut out a bunch. I'm doing a actual like overhead tutorial that's going in the She Makes Club. Hey Julie, you guys can come on over and join it anytime. You can come and go as much as you want. You can just go to shemakes.club. You can sign up, you can join, you'll get entered into our private group, and it's more than just crafting. It's a lot of me sharing private, more intimate things about life and every day and how that affects your life and having the life that you're truly after, and inspiring healing and hope and courage and working through, because I realized how much crafting is therapy. Hey Gloria, thanks so much for popping on. So I created two cards. One is a Miss You card that I decided to cut out the typewriter. And when you join She Makes Club, I give you the links to all of these files, guys. So you'll be able to just go in and you can choose the colors that you want to choose or duplicate exactly what I did. Hey Dolly, thanks so much. And just cut out. So all you have to do is open this file from the She Makes Club group that I send you the link. You just click go. That's plug in your Cricut, whatever you need to do. And when you click go, and it's thinking because my Cricut is not on. No, it's not thinking because my Cricut is not on. It's because I made this big, huge thing. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll fix it. I will make it go away. The problem, okay, so I create layouts as well. And when I do these layouts, I make a 12 by 12 exactly image to go behind it so that you can kind of see how it would fit and feel. And when I do that, it says the image is too large for your cutting mat. Of course it is, which is fine. I don't mind about that. It can you just remove them and then you don't have to worry about it. But what I'm trying to say is when you click go, which I just did, so this will work with any Cricut that you can use your design space with. So you should be able to use your Expression, your Explorer, whichever one you have. Just have to load in design space and be able to plug it in. Okay. So then it'll be able to like give you the colors of each sheet. Like I kind of preset a few colors when I did this. Is that Justin? Hey Justin. I think that was. Anyway, and you get the different colors and how to do it. And so what I did here was instead of like using the solid blue, I used the blue pattern, the blue and white pattern. It is Justin. Hey bud, how are ya? And then I also did a mason jar. Okay, and you could use either side. You can use whatever colors you want, but I already like kind of designed some colors for you. And then I cut out like the bow and all the layers. So I thought we would just put them together because they're so beautiful and so fun. It's really very simple. I'm using just solid white cardstock. These are actually the pre-made cards from Close to My Heart, so they're already scored and like ready to go. Hey Nikki! Nikki just got her very first Close to My Heart stamp set. She just got this one, and there's only a few days left. What is today? Is today the 28th or the 29th? I don't even know the date today. You only have until the 30th to get this. You can buy it by itself, or if you place a $50 order, $5. As Nikki says, I'll be your dealer. I'm your CTMH dealer. I cracked up laughing. Nikki tagged me on Instagram, and she said that I was her dealer, and I just died laughing. I'm like, yeah, that's me. It really made me laugh. But she made an amazing, amazing card with it. Like, she's so talented. Like, everybody needs to follow Nikki. If you do not follow Nikki, can you place your Instagram so people can like follow, or your Etsy shop even? I'll be your dealer. I still have, hold on. I'm going to show you. It's right here. You want to see how talented Nikki is, you guys? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm still with you. I know you see a blank screen, but I'm reaching up on my shelf right behind me here. I had to reach up on my shelf because it's here. Legit. Nikki made me this. How long ago did you make this, Nikki? How long ago? I don't know how long ago it was. It's on my shelf. It's on my shelf. Right here. I don't know how long ago she made that, but that was like, it's still one of my favorite things ever. I love it so much. And I just got, maybe it was 2009. It's a long time ago, because like the writing on the back is all faded. Your little post-it note, you can't even read it anymore. But I kept it, other than this part. Isn't she awesome? I love you, girl. I do. I've always loved you. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, I did get tickets to see Donnie in Reading this summer. I can't wait. I think it's August 26th, or is it the 22nd? I should know. I should have the date like memorized and burned in my brain, but I'm so excited to be going with my friend Lori. So we're gonna geek it out. Anyway, so I'm just using my zig, squeeze, and roll. I'm gonna apply the different layers of the typewriter. So when you get the typewriter, you can do just these 2 layers. When it cuts out, okay, since I cut it out on double-sided paper, I did see him sing on Dancing with the Stars. He did. He sang, I'll Make a Man Out of You, and it made me so happy. So it cuts, because I cut it out on double-sided cardstock, normally what it would do is it cuts out on your mat like this. So this is like the inside piece here, so that would be like in there. I'm actually flipping it around. It still fits on the reverse side. I liked having, it doesn't line up exactly now, keep that in mind, because it's like flipped. And because I flipped it, I have to like adjust a little, adjust, slide. So you can see that the bottom lines are a little off, but I'm not really all that worried about it. I'm actually going to leave it in there because I really like the way the misuse sentiment pops on top of the black. And you can put any color paper in a typewriter if you wanted to, right? So it's a fun contrast, I agree. So I like it and I'm using it, so I'm just flipping it around even though it doesn't line up perfectly. I didn't want anybody to like try this and think I cut out another piece. I just flipped the piece around that I'm using, and all the paper that I'm using is from Some Kind of Wonderful, and again, that expires the end of this month. Like, I know so many people have been like, I've had this happen where it's like the end of the calendar or the catalog, you know, expiration, and they're like trying to order at midnight the night of. It's while supplies last or calendar expiration, and there's so many times where I've seen it, they get on at like midnight the last day and they're all of a sudden like bummed out they can't get it. And I'm like, well, I can't help you. I'm sorry. There's really nothing. I have no control over that. So if you like the stuff, don't wait. Just grab it. Like Nikki said, I'll be your dealer. Hey, Rochelle. Okay, so a really fun thing to do, okay, if you have the time, and I have the time, I'm going to glue this on. You could pop dot it up. You could use adhesive foam and pop it. Hey Donna, or you can just place it on there flat. I'm going to place it on there flat because I'm going to add dimension a little bit of a different way with this. And actually, I'm going to tie some twine around. We'll do a little twine. The only sentiment is going to be the miss you that I cut out from the Cricut. I'm not going to stamp any sentiments on this card, but I do have sentiments for the second one. And I'm going to I'm tying it all the way around because I'm doing a landscape style, not a portrait style. So I'm just doing a little knot and tying it in a bow. And like I said, right now I'm super pumped because I have a 2-page layout that I'm recording. As soon as this is done, it's going in the She Makes Club, and it's so beautiful, and I can't wait to talk about the story behind it. Okay, so now that's going to go on there. There'll be some dimension to it just because of the bow, right? Every month at She Makes, I'm doing, it's been about 4 cards that are exclusive to the group and about 2 full scrapbook layouts. Sometimes it's a 2-page spread, sometimes it's just a single page layout, but either way, they're totally separate designs, and I really do stick to using just one kit, so that really, for those, not because you need the kit. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they need to have the kit to participate or be a part of it, but I also know that when I'm a part of things, I like to be able to get my hands on exactly what they're using if I want to recreate it, and it's usually so adorable. So I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh my god, I have this huge list of stuff now I have to go out and buy. I love being an enabler, you guys. I'm totally a good dealer. However, I'm not looking to do that. So I pick just one every month so that you don't feel like scrapbook overwhelm, okay? And we do scrapbooks and cards and other fun things. Okay, now like I said, I have the time with this card. So what I'm going to do is take some liquid glass. Nikki, thanks so much for sharing. Donna, if I didn't say hi already, I'm so sorry. I think I said hi to you, and I'm losing my mind a little bit. So I will tell you, my 9-year-old thought it would be really cool to use my liquid glass to glue a DIY fingerboard. He's been making his own fingerboards, which is really cool. He's incredibly talented right now, you guys. He designed an entire skate park. He built rails with using pencils. He built ramps with paper and cardboard, and he made the whole thing like fold out in this like box. Like how he even designed the box to fold in on itself so he could put everything in it. It's incredible. I'm doing a video with it at some point to show everybody. But he decided to use my liquid glass, and so now I'm having some problems with my liquid glass. That's my point of the story. Anyway, it looks really cute to use liquid glass inside each of the little holes, and I don't know if you can see this very well because I'm not overhead. I like to do these overhead more. But if I fill in each one of these holes, it gives dimension, and I told you I'm totally having issues with this. So it blobbed out on that one. I'm gonna just try to save it. The times when you want to encourage your kids to like be creative and do these things, and then you also want to wring their necks because quit messing with your mom's stuff. Right? I mean, right? What can I wipe this on? I think I can wipe this on. I have like a little thing over here. Trying to, yeah. No, it's just, he cut it because it wasn't working, and you know, he's a boy. So anyway, I'm filling in each one of the little dots to give dimension with the liquid glass. Now, liquid glass takes a lot longer to dry than Viva Decor, but if anybody has been following my Instagram stories, we had a moment of silence because over 200 of my Viva Decor pearl pens, glitter liners, wax pens, I had them all. Rest in peace, Viva Decor. Didn't make it through the heat and icy cold winters of Wisconsin in storage. So, I have a couple that stuck with me, because I kept a bin of craft supplies with me when I was living at my parents' house. Hey, Carmen. Hey. So I have a little glob on the one, but I'm not, like, it's a handmade card, and you can just see, like, it's so fun. So if you set it flat, okay, whoops, wrong way. I know, a rest in peace moment. So what I'm going to do is actually open up the card, and I'm going to set it flat so that it can dry, but it's going to be adorable. You can also add, because I'm going to add a few little, just extra accents up at the top. I want this to, like, spread out more down here and not be so globby. Maybe I shouldn't be using the tip since he cut the tip. Kids, I say, kids. Okay. Trying to, like, clean it up with my fingernail. But isn't that cute? Okay, I don't want to, like, tilt it, but, like, and it's more dimensional. All right, where can I set this that nobody's gonna touch it? I don't have any kids here right now. None. Hey, Shane, thanks for popping on. Okay, so doop-a-doop-a-doop. You guys, there's a lot of you here. Thanks for joining. So the other card that's really cool, and so with the Flower Market Cricut cartridge, that just happened. I'm so smooth. Okay, so with the Flower Market Cricut cartridge, there are a flower on every key. So this is like my favorite flower, and this is the one that you saw me cut out and use. I'm using it on the card, and I'm also using it, hey Lisa, I'm also using it on the scrapbook layout that I'm going to be showing. There's multiple layers to it, okay, and there's 2 different sizes. Okay, so this one, they face different ways, a little bit different style, but the same type of flower, and it's gorgeous. Okay, so I know the good old handbooks, right? I still use my handbooks even though I use Cricut Design Space. Like, to me, it's just so much easier that way. I don't know. Anyway, so there's different flowers, and on each button there's also like a different container to put the flowers in. So here's that mason jar. You can cut out different bows and ribbons and different things to go around it. Like, there's arrows and sentiments. There's like a ton of stuff on here, so you're beyond getting your money's worth. So you can cut it out at different sizes and styles. So there's like wagons and, I mean, like pretty much anything that you can imagine. And there's a ton of like 3D flowers on here too, so you can cut out 3D flowers so that you can do big, huge like 3D frames and shadow boxes and all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Look at the love mason jar in this one. It's actually attached to it. There's a rose, arrows, wreaths. So this is a 3D rose, so you can actually see here. I know you like, it's like a handbook, but you can actually see the rose, and then it tells you how to cut out like the different, cut them all out, and then you glue them all together. And if you have any problems or questions, just let me know. Your dealer's got you covered. I'm gonna keep saying that just because Nikki's here. Nikki was calling me her CTMH dealer, for those of you who are just popping on. Hey, Debbie. So anyway, it's fun. So there's a ton of different flowers. Oh, Grady's saying hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, Grady. There's also a font on here. For those of you who really loved the Hello Kitty font, this one is like, it's not Hello Kitty, but it's so cute and swirly and curly. And then there's also like the more, you know, serif-y, or sans serif, I should say. It's not serif. There's the curly. Oh, Nikki, have you seen the sugar skull in here? Because I feel like you would love the sugar skull. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's really detailed too. It's a really amazing sugar skull. I wanted to actually show you the font though, so you can see both. It's fun. Lots of fun. What page is that sugar skull on, so I can actually show you on the thing? It's on page, I need glasses, 46. 46. Here's the directions to glue the flowers together. So there's the 4 layers of the sugar skull, and then it, boop, which it's not focusing on it, but you get the point. Anyway, moving on. I wanted to glue this together. So you can cut out all the different layers of the flowers. Like I said, I give you the cut files in this She Makes Club so that you can just go in and you don't even have to think about it. You just go in and put the paper colors together that you want. You can replicate exactly how I did it, or you can choose colors all of your own. Or you can make your own sizes and styles, of course. I mean, I'm not trying to tell everybody what to create, but it's fun to be able to do that sometimes. It's fun. I was about to glue this down, but the reality is I should really glue these down first, or at least see where I want them to go. So there's a bigger flower and a smaller flower ready to go. You can actually like stick it in the jar so it's coming. You can't see the way I'm doing that. Oh no, I already put glue on here and it's sticking to the back because I'm so special. Okay. You can actually stick it through the jar is what I'm trying to get at and show you, which I think I'm going to do for that side. Alright, so it's already stuck to the glue I already put on there. This one's going to go the other way, and I don't think you're going to see as much of it, which is fine by me. And then I do have the leaves. Because there's some detail on here, I'm just going to press this to the end of my glue glider. And yes, I am well aware that this is not how it's supposed to be, and I know how to rethread it, but it's still working, so I'm just kind of tearing it off and letting it go. This was another loss of my storage issues. My glue gliders and my adhesive gun refills, they didn't deal well with the heat. The adhesive still works great. Glue Arts does an amazing job at making sure that their products are like weather sound as far as like your actual product itself. Like it's, the adhesive works great. Like hot and cold, it's gonna stick. They actually design it that way on purpose. It's an industrial strength adhesive company, right? But sometimes the liners and the backing sheets actually don't handle the weather as well. So that sometimes is why they'll get stuck and rip. Alright, so there's that step. I'm actually going to stamp on the inside and the outside of this. I did make my, oh no, I'm in low power mode. Hey Kathy! I'm going to actually stamp, I didn't think I was running out of battery so quickly, but apparently Snapchat sucks it out of my life, and I was using Snapchat for a while this afternoon, so. I did make, this is the color Glacier, which is also the color of the paper. I used just the solid cardstock instead of using the pattern. So it's tonal, but I'm okay with that. That's kind of how I wanted it to go down. I didn't fold this card yet either. You can see there's already a score line in there ready to go, which is really helpful. And then I cut out the backing with other pattern cardstock from the Some Kind of Wonderful. I actually just really liked this pink, and there wasn't enough of it on anything else, so I had to cut the kitty. I cut the kitty, which made Jenna cry, but she wasn't happy with me when she came in and saw that I did that. And I'm just using my glue glider, or not my glue glider, my Zig 2A squeeze and roll to adhere this together. It's pretty detailed. You could use your Xyron. I know I could actually press the little edges just to the tip of my glue glider and be okay too, but this is, I'm still sticking with my tried and true basics of what I did. Now I'm not, you can see I'm slightly offsetting it. Okay, so I'm not going all the way to the corners and the edges. I like that shadowed effect. Hey Marilyn. Aw. I will try to send out email reminders more frequently as to when I'm going to be on. So instead of it being lined up edge to edge, hey Katie, I am doing it offset. And now Shane's Snapchatting me. Because I said, Snapchat sucked up my battery. So now he's got to be like, oh, can I suck up more of your battery? Alright. Now I gotta figure out, oh, because I'm doing it on the upside down side. The fun part is figuring out which way they go. Yeah, if they ever stop making this, I am right there with you. I think we will have to make a trip to Zig together, Nikki, and we'll protest. I mean, I'm not one for protesting, but I mean, if you're gonna take away my freedom and rights with a Zig and my squeeze and roll, I'm not really sure what else I can do. I mean, I really like, I have my close to my heart one somewhere, but it's not, I mean, it's not the same. That's not even my close to my heart one. I know it's in here. Okay, I should say it was in here. I'm ready to wring a couple kids' necks. You know, I bought a new, yeah, a serious revolt will happen. I bought a new corner rounder from Close to My Heart because my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper has been missing since my move from Appleton. It's been missing, and it's been miserable that it's been missing because it's been one of my favorite tools that has been in my desk. And I know I've told this story already now twice, so I'm sorry for anybody who's hearing it now again and again. So I bought a new Close to My Heart corner rounder, and it's gone. I know a 3-year-old has to have something to do with it. Katina just went and bought Starbucks, and she's texting me about this. She doesn't know I'm live, clearly. Okay, so I'm actually doing it because I couldn't figure out which way it went, but that looks cute, right? Like, you don't have to line, like, that's the whole point. I could have figured it out, but you don't have to line it up exactly for it to still look adorable. And my face is getting more focused than the flower. Now, focus on the flower. Focus on the flower, but it ain't. It's not doing it. You can see that there's little tears in there. I need new cutting mats. My cutting mats are dead. And I don't have any more Crafter's Companion. Hey, Shawnee, thanks so much. Okay. So, this is going to go on this side. Now, oh, here's the deal. I'm going to fold this over. Whoa! Oh, did I not? I didn't glue that down yet. My bad. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm folding the card over. Let's use a little glue arts on here. Yes, I like that better. Okay. Because this is going to have overhang, and I want it to a little bit, I think. I do think I want it to. I'm not going to let that one have overhang. We're going to do this one with overhang. So you could, it won't fit in an envelope, but you could still leave it there with the overhang. It's overhanging off the back. Alright? I'm going to cut it off though. I need to wait for the adhesive to dry a little bit. It's really, really tacky. While that's drying, I'm going to use this stamp set. It's really adorable. It's Here For You. It's from a Workshop Your Way kit. It actually includes some of the same paper that's in the Some Kind of Wonderful, and that's also how you get the pre-made cards. And it's adorable. Again, this is gone on the 30th, so act now. But it says, always know, and then there's a stamp that says, you are not alone, and I'm here for you. And I'm going to use the You're Not Alone on this one. And I'm going to use the color Emerald on the outside. Hi, Tammy. Just tapping gently. These are the new magnetic ink pads, which are awesome. Alright, and I'm going to just line this up kind of in the middle of the little gray. And this, even the little gray squares or rectangles, these are rectangles, I know my shapes, I went to kindergarten. They cut out in with the cut file that I created. So always know. And then on the inside, we're going to do, what should I do? You're Not Alone or I'm Here For You. I've been doing a lot of the I'm Here For You, but I love that. I'm going to do another I'm Here For You. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to use Emerald again, I think, on the inside. I was thinking about switching it to Raspberry because I used that. And there's still a giveaway on this card. I'm going to do it. I'm Here For You. Isn't that cute? This was the other one. Oh, I did the You're Not Alone on this one, not I'm Here For You. And this is all from the Some Kind of Wonderful. These are a bunch of the cards that we made in the club. She Makes. Part of the reason I was asked, like, where I got the name She Makes. And for those of you who have been following me for a very long time, like many of you have, and I'm so thankful and so appreciative. I love you all so much. It's Above Ruby's Studio, and Above Ruby's Studio actually comes from Proverbs 31, so that's just on the inside. So you can just see, always know, I'm here for you. Alright? So it comes from Proverbs 31, and Proverbs 31 is really important to me. 31 verse 10, depending on like the version that you read or use, most of them say, who can find a virtuous woman or wife, for her worth is far above rubies. And then it goes on from there to talk about the different virtues of what she is. And, you know, I think there's so much truth behind it. There's so much inspiration behind it, whether you believe in the Bible or not. I think most would agree, like, she's meant to be trusted. She does her husband good and not evil all the days of her life. And like literally all the days is like a big deal that has really hit me, even though I'm not even married right now. You can pick up this set. It's available in the Workshop Your Way kit called Here For You at AboveRubiesCrafts.com or AboveRubies.ctmh.com, either one. You can go to Above Rubies Studio and find a link as well. But AboveRubiesCrafts.com, and I'm just going to cut off the overhang. Not cutting into the card, I'm cutting off the overhang of the flower. You don't have to always confine everything directly to the card. You can trim off edges and give it a little more interest. Instead of moving the flower over, which I could have done, it's just a little bit more organic, a little fun. Yes, this one's going away. It is going away on the 30th. Anyway, so the other part of what Proverbs 31 is, it's about life. It's about, she considers a field and buys it. She's profitable. She's wise in making decisions. She's not impulsive in business, but she's a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. She makes things willingly with her hands. And when I read that, I was like, huh, life above rubies, Above Rubies Studio, she makes. So let's make together and let's share some heart stories. You know, it talks about how she isn't idle and she's rised up and called blessed, and she's beautiful and she's strong and she's all of these different things. And, you know, sometimes I think we can look at those lists and we can look at those like passages of scripture and be like overwhelmed. Like, I'm so far from that. And, you know, trust me, I'm so far from that. But it's like a desire of my heart to encourage and inspire and motivate women to be the best versions of themselves that they can possibly be. And for a while I thought, you know, I don't know that I can do that through crafting anymore. I don't know that crafting is the way that I can do that. And I kind of had a V8 moment and realized that crafting is the biggest way that I was able to do this. It was the biggest thing that got me through my postpartum depression. It's been the largest thing that has gotten me through working through different areas of my own personal growth and development through journaling and Bible journaling and documenting memories and moments. And crafting is therapy. So let's do it in a really serious, fun, intimate way together. So again, you'll be seeing some crafting videos like this pop up on YouTube from time to time, but really serious about making together at She Makes Club. So I hope you will come over and join us. We have giveaways every single month, exclusive. All you have to do is be a member to be entered to win. You can participate in as many of our live events as you want, or just watch our recorded tutorials. I do both the overhead tutorials, where like the old style that I used to do, as well as just kind of like this, where we're just hanging out and talking and engaging and making beautiful things together. So my battery's about to die, but here is the one card. Oh, I put it up there. The other card is going to be drying, but always know I'm here for you. And that's, did I do it? Oh no, I did it on the right side of the card. When I opened it, I got a little worried for a second because it looked backwards. Anyway, I was like, did I stamp it on the wrong side? That's one thing I still want you all to know, that regardless, you know, life has taken crazy journeys. I've started other ventures, okay, so the stamp set comes in a Workshop Your Way kit called Here For You. The stamp set number, I don't think you can just get B1550. I think you have to actually get the entire kit. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I can post them in the link in the video comments after this video is done live. So if you watch for that in the next 5 minutes, you'll be able to see that. And then the three-dimensional Miss You card with the fun little glass, liquid glass. Okay, so I will post that for you guys so you can check it out. Oh wait, my computer's right here. Hold on. Oh look, while we're still live, I will pull it up. And then I don't have to, oh dear. So if you just go to aboverubiescrafts.com, you'll see this is the Some Kind of Wonderful kit. All right, you just click on shop, and there's a little icon up here. If you search Here For You, or if you just go to kits, you should be able to see it in kits as well. No, okay, yeah, don't search Here For You, because that didn't come up. It should have, because Workshop Your Way Here For You card making kit. It's G1124. It's a Workshop Your Way Here For You card making kit. It's $24.95, and it goes away on the 30th. So don't wait till midnight on the 30th to try to order it. Like, that's never gonna work out well. There is a full instruction sheet. You get the stamp set. You get shimmer trim, by the way, guys. The shimmer trim comes in it. This shimmer trim is amazing. You can actually ink it. You can color on it with markers. You can use watercolor pencils and watercolor pens on it and color it any which way you want. This is the white, and it looks beautiful by itself because I did use it on, I did use it on this card here. It's just the perfect amount of shimmer. All right. And all the images that I cut out with my Cricut are from Flower Market that are available in here as well. So if you just click on kits after you go to Above Rubies Crafts, you should be able to find it pretty easy and see, oh, we're already out of stock on Dreamin' Big, which is the one we did last month. So stuff's going. It looks like Some Kind of Wonderful is still available, but I'm guessing it won't be long. And it definitely will be gone by the 30th. So if you're watching this now, grab it, go, quick, hurry, 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 get off the live and just go. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the moments. Thanks so much for watching and checking in tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Kayla, even afterwards, that's fine. Just leave your comments. I will check them. Tag me, because I get so many notifications. Sometimes if I'm not tagged, I miss them. So just tag me because I want to be sure and answer you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.